once I get everyone on the off on the track with a rollaway, I will get out of this channel and I'll be joining the broadcast booth. All right, so we're live. So welcome everyone to our final session of the ANZCRL Le Mans 24 hours. We have just completed the organised qualifying, just waiting for a few drivers to get back ready for the final hour session. And I will be alongside Dark Racing in the commentary. He'll be waiting for me very shortly. I'm just going to be staying in the main Discord of the drivers just to help them with the rollaway of their wait times before they get going to resume the final session. So we've got Longy, Campy and Night Havoc all leaving at the green flag. So they're the leaders of the LMD, DPI and GTE classes respectively. Then we'll have Magic Mass leaving 9 seconds later at 59 minutes and 51 seconds remaining of the race to start his race. Then we'll have Dado Racer in the blue BMW GTE leaving 18 seconds after the green, so 59 minutes and 42 seconds remaining on the clock. Then we have some LMDHs. It's big battle here to try and get the podium spots. We'll have Chewy 84 leaving 55 seconds after the green light, so 59 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Lou will be leaving 1 minute 17 seconds, so that's 58 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Rishi only a second away from Lou, so this is going to be a great battle between these two, and 1 minute 18 seconds, so that's 58.42. Then we'll have Night Pegasus, the last of the DPIs, waiting for 2 minutes 17. He did have to wait 5 minutes in the session 3, so he's reduced that now, and that's a 57 minutes and 43 remaining on the clock. And we have got 2 wildcards to finish off the final session in with Cuckoo and also Christopher Razor. They'll wait a further minute to around about 3:20 on the grid and leaving at 56 minutes and 40 seconds. So we should have everyone back in now, ready to go. So we'll go into the race where they'll have 2 minutes to ready up.
Yep, I'm here. Load your setups.
There we go. Everyone just to make sure that you load your setup, even if it says it's there. We've been seeing that sometimes that they haven't been loading properly. So just make sure you load it, guys. It's the best thing to do. Make sure your strategies are selected too, that they've got the grey tick. The tick of approval. And as we said, so at the green light, guys, we're going to have Longy, Camp and Night Havoc all leave at the same time. So make sure you don't jump the start of the race. If you do, we're not going to revoke any jump starts. So just make sure you look after yourselves there. And then I'll stay here, as I said, and I'll just call out the drivers before they have to leave. So I'll start off by letting Magic Mass know that he's got to go 9 seconds wait time. So you can usually look at that at your lap timer. And as I said, anyone waiting, I'd say from Truey down, I would be making sure that you're not got your clutch engaged. So I think we've just got under about 50 seconds remaining, I think, guys. Yeah, if you keep your clutch in or keep it in first gear, if you've got auto clutch, you've got a very strong chance of burning your clutch out. Cars that want to save fuel, there's a ability to maybe turn the car off if you've got that button mapped. All right, let's not wait to the very end, guys. If you're nearly ready, let's get ready up. We've got 20 seconds,
20
I think.
Yeah. Good luck, have fun all.
Hopefully that's
Indeed.
Yep, good luck.
Good luck all.
Yeah,
Good luck all.
Good luck all.
I think Magic's doing his normal thing to the last minute. Okay, go up the green, the top 3. Okay, ready to go, Magic. Go now. Dado, you can be going very shortly now. Venturi, you've got about 20 seconds remaining before you're going to go. So you're going to go at 59.05 remaining in 10 seconds time. Three, two, one, off you go. Next one will be Lou, and then straight after Lou, I probably won't have time to let Rishi know to go, so it's only a second difference for you two. 58.43 remaining. So that's in 10 seconds time for Lou. So get him ready, Lou, in 2, 1, off you go. And Rishi, off you go. And Night Pegasus, you've got a little bit longer to wait. You're going to go at 57.43.
I just said that I should
I just had the morning pop up as you said it.
Yeah, just move a little bit if you have to, so you may as well all move a little bit so you don't get that warning can disappear.
watch your tyres too.
Okay, just get yourself ready, Pegasus. You're going to be going in 10 seconds. Four, three, two, one, off you go. And another minute before you two go. You can go at the same time.
Need traffic straight away.
Yeah. Do you want to stay on that lap?
Yeah.
Cold tyres. Which these cold tyres are pretty easy compared to what you have next.
So almost there, guys. You've probably got just on 30 seconds, just under.
Yeah, we'll be 10 seconds in front of Longy. They'll probably get us. We'll probably just be in the way with the cold tyres.
Yeah, your chase will be to try and get those DPIs.
Oh yeah, I know. Just starting as an obstacle straight away.
You'll be right. All right, guys, you can start rolling now, guys. Let you get going. So off you go. Take it easy on your outlap. Well done, guys. I'll catch you at the end of the race. Have a good race, everyone.
Cheers, Willie.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, well, welcome, guys. So here we are. We've got beautiful Longy on his flying lap now after the start. So we'll see how he goes lap 2, just in behind the 2 wildcard entries. I'm your host, Neil Haynes, and alongside me, we got Sebastian. How are you, Seb?
Howdy, howdy, Woody. How you going today?
Yeah, going really good. And it's just gracing our screens. A 3-time LMPH main class Le Mans winner, plus also, what do you say, 5 times you've won, another 2 times in LMP2 as well, and unlucky not to get another victory there.
That's right. When we did LMP2 for Project Cars 2, I won it twice there. So I won it twice there, then switched up to the LMP1 class. And first outing, we had a narrow, close second place, about a second a bit to Shads and Squid in the Toyota. And after that, it's been a hat trick after that. So.
And it's great to have you in here as well, winning also in all 3 manufacturers on Project Cars, both in the Toyota, Audi, and in the Porsche as well. A really good feat that you're chasing.
That's it. The Porsche victory was the most satisfying one because the Porsche was the hardest to make it fast.
Yes.
So we got a bit of battle on here between the BMW and the Porsche. I think we need to drop our audio a bit, Woody. I think we're a little bit loud.
Okay.
But here we go. We're underway here. Longy is in the lead here in the Porsche with Kempy leading the DPI class. And Night Havoc in the Porsche is leading GTE with Magic not too far behind him. So they can see each other. And then Dado is a further 15 seconds behind you. So what can Dado do? Can he reel these boys in tonight or what?
Yeah, well, that's the question, isn't it? So, unfortunately, in my session that I had, I had to come in. I didn't know if I was going to get to the through the end with conserving fuel, but I decided to go the safer option and come in the pits for a splash and go. But that surrendered the lead.
That's it.
So in the caddy,
And then
so
and then
yeah,
you also pick up the time penalty, which didn't help things either. So you got
no,
second class for LMDH here. Chewy in the BMW. And then we have Lumisi?
Lou, yeah, just call her Lou. Yeah,
Lou.
Lou's
Lou here in
she's
the
doing a good
third
job.
place BMW. So then we have Rishi here in the Porsche. Nightpeak says the man who likes to make life difficult for him, even though he's an absolute rocket ship in this car. In the previous
Yeah,
session, we worked out what his issue was. It wasn't a drive shaft, so we found out that these DPIs, you can't flick spin them. If you do that, you burn your clutch out. So yeah, that's the issue he had. So he flick spin it, and the clutch went. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna work now. So apparently, if you race these DPIs and you spin it, turn it around, not drive it around. And we have our two wild cards here of Cuckoo and Christopher. One riding the BMW, the other driving the Porsche. So these guys are our wild cards for this final session. To have a bit of an experience what ANZ's Combined Racing League Le Mans 24-hour is all about here.
yeah,
Very
definitely. So
all-black
it's
BMW and the very lovely Golf-inspired paint scheme Porsche here.
yeah, both looking very good out on track. It's going to be interesting to see this battle as well between Night Havoc and Magic. So Magic's right on him now, so for the lead of the GTEs. And obviously Dado's not too far away. He's been given a golden opportunity, Dado, so he's not going to let that be given up too easily.
No, considering Dado was punching out some really quick times in the third session before. But this is going to be the battle of the race here of GTE Porsche versus Corvette here. So it seemed to be that the Corvette had good pace and also had a fuel advantage over the Porsche. From what
Yes.
we were able to see, you were able to go like at least a lap to maybe 2 longer than the Porsche could.
Yeah, but obviously that didn't help me in the end because obviously short field on my second stop. Just got my total laps a bit skewed. I thought that I was doing one less lap than what we actually did. So, but anyway, that's okay. I think I've got all the faith here in Magic Mass in the number 17 Osnecki Corvette.
That's it. Sometimes it's worth to just overestimate and add that one extra lap of fuel, even though it costs you a bit of time. But it's better to be safe than sorry than do a champion in these sort of races.
Yeah, so that whole thing with the Pegasus, it was really good because we got good intel by actually Stu, who's the owner there of Gravel Trap Legends, who are our good buddies here in AMS2. And he was able to tell Pegasus exactly what had to happen to cool his clutch down. So here we go for a move.
That's it. Corvette versus Porsche. Corv down the inside here, heading towards the first chicane of Mulsanne. Got the speed boost here. Porsche is fighting back here, but now the question is, can the Porsche take the advantage of the draft for the next run here?
Yeah, it's a good move there by Magic. You can actually see as well the rear of this car just wanting to over-rotate, but he was able to manage that because he's late on the brakes now, and the Porsche is really strong on entry.
That's all right. Well, Longy's already into the under the 3-minute 30s time with 3:29 was the last lap. None of the other LMPH cars are there. Oh, here we go. There's the late break. No. See, the catch-22 is if you know the Corvette can go further on fuel, if I was a Porsche driver, I would almost want to sit behind them to a point. Let them drag me around for as long as I can. So you're not going to probably get the extra fuel, but you might be able to reduce the amount of fuel in for your pit stop and save some time here.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Because
And also,
I did use this to effect, and when we did our Daytona 24 hours, when I sat behind Jetto in the Corvette and I was in the Porsche, I literally just sat in behind the whole session, and I was able to complete an extra 2 laps at Daytona with the amount of fuel I saved. So then my pit stop was actually shorter.
And at the same time too, because Night Havoc obviously has got the, similar, like got some good pace in the Porsche, and he's got the ability to also maybe pressure Magic into a little mistake. So
that's it. And sometimes having the guy right up your backside around here, can make people do silly things here. but also be in the cup. Oh,
Oh,
there we go. There we
Talk
go.
about silly things. See, there he goes. I think he's actually collected the wall too. I did hear a bit of a clunk. So
Yeah.
that's would be just a little bit of damage, and we know what can happen with a little bit of aero damage. It does cost the car top end speed. So if he does have any damage in that rear wing, the outright speed he has down the straights will be reduced.
That's it. But also the other thing is now, okay, now he's behind it. Now the advantage of the fuel system comes into play here. If your car is slightly damaged, so you need to be within that gap that the Porsche will lose to put that extra fuel in now. So it swings and roundabouts here. What's going to be happening between these two cars here? This is going to be a fantastic buy here, and apparently you've got to stay away from that wall through the Porsche curves because it's. I think you tagged that wall in that session too, Woody.
I tagged it, but I was lucky that I just tagged it on the side, and I had no damage whatsoever. So
That was
yeah,
lucky.
I was
I
lucky.
think a few people hit it and had the what we call the Darlington strike. Oh, Longy's gone fast with a 328. Let's check on the boys at the back here. The ring-ins for this session. They're still line astern here.
Might ask if you can actually hit the map button too, because it went off again during the qualifying and into the race here. So there we go.
Yeah,
That's great.
I'll bring it up and down as we go. Don't have it on all the time. That's all right. All right, we'll leave it up here for this session and give a rough idea where everyone is. So here we go, BMW and Porsche. You can see Longy's not too far behind them. Oh, that's very wide there.
So there, the time compression has really brought a lot of this, like a little bit of flavour into this race, hasn't it? So we saw some drivers have some adversity in session 2 and also session 3. Well, session 3 not so much. A lot of drivers in session 3, other than Night Pegasus, really.
Yeah, Night Pegasus is the only person having the biggest adversity, but he's been able to pull it back. But he's been rapidly quick. That's the thing. If he didn't have that incident, he might have been a lot. You know,
Oh, without question.
a lot close at the end here. He actually would be almost having a cracky for an outright class win here.
Yeah, that's right.
If he didn't have that issue and lost all that time, which worked out to be the amount of time that he lost was about 13 minutes.
Yeah, because he was 2 minutes or 3 minutes in pit lane getting the damage repaired.
Yeah, and the time to get back to pit lane was quite long here.
So just getting back to that, that's what Stu was saying. So when he had no drive, and that's what Stu said, it sounds like your clutch is gone. It will come back slowly, but it can take up to a lap or two for it to start to come back. So you got to just really look after it in different gears, and slowly the gears will start coming back different gears as it cools down.
That's it, and also not rev the engine too hard and blow the motor, which he did in session 2.
Yeah, exactly. We just needed Stu to be in at the time, and it maybe would have been in a lot better position too, because that was on the hour mark last night that he actually retired, so it did cost him. That's why he had a 5 minute. He was originally going to have a 10-minute wait time, but obviously we just due to the small grid, we decided to be 5. That's right.
The rule came in.
And he almost got to a point where he could have challenged, as we said, for the lead of this DPI battle.
Here we go. LMP2's trying to make the LMPH trying to make his way up to the GT battle here to move into overall third.
Geez, Pixel was driving the rings off this thing in session 3.
Yep, he was doing very well. Unfortunately, he just didn't quite have the pace, but he did quite good to minimise the damage in a very lovely looking BMW M Sport car. So I reckon that LMDH is going to catch these two guys at the worst possible moment at the Porsche curves.
Yeah, it looks that way, but yeah, back of the pack racing, I think they're called back of the pack racing, that BMW, Pixel Boy and Chewy in the number 25. I actually never heard of a name for your team, and I actually put the Darkness Racing for yourself and Longy.
We never picked a name.
And we're looking at Night Havoc at the moment, and
that's it. We'll see which Chewy come here past the GT battle. I actually do really like the look of the BMW. I reckon it's a fantastic looking car. Very weird, but it's still fantastic.
Yeah, it looks great at night with the grill lights. I think that
Oh,
looks
yeah.
the best.
Yeah, Stewie's cars look, I reckon, one of the better looking BMWs with the black and white paint scheme. See, it's taken them a bit of while to get to these guys. I think I'm wondering if the way these guys have been running the ERS system, that they've been draining it too much.
Yeah, they could be.
And then when they need it, they just don't have any of it. So they just put it on attack mode and left it, and then it just drains, and then they build up a little bit and then drains, and build up a little bit and drains.
Yeah, so obviously Truey knows that this is actually probably the class lead battle, so he's going to take it easy and probably just wait for this mule lane straight, lane, and get it done here.
And then just blast past them here.
Yeah, so we've also
Sato was saying that the GTEs aren't a slow car. Like at the top run speed, you're reaching up around 300 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, we are. We're getting to 300.
Yeah, where the LMDHs, like down here, where if you get a really good run, you're making 330. So that's only 30 kilometers different. That's not a big difference if you think about it. But our braking distance is way shorter than the GTE cars, and we can go through the corners way quicker.
Yeah, we're braking basically the 150 mark, I think, into that chicane, whereas you guys seem to be near just the 100-metre board.
Yep, pretty much 100-metre board.
Yeah, so, but here's Night Havoc in the Risk It Motorsport.
There we go. Looks like an overtake here. Once again, Corvette on Porsche. This time into the second chicane.
Yeah.
Down the inside as he pulls up. Well, that inside curve there, that's been not a fun curve to touch in the prototypes. A few curves I found for myself were don't touch. Do not touch them. They are not fun.
So we've got Cornsey Field in the chat as well, enjoying the race. Oh, look at this. Got the inside, the Porsche.
Oh, they both sort of go deep a bit, but they're sticking through.
So while they're doing this, Dado, I'm not too sure what's happened to Dado. He's dropped quite a bit of time, so not too sure what's happening here.
He's probably had a spin. Car looks clean.
Yeah, but obviously he's
I'd say he's
quite a bit off.
Oh, no, he's 350. He's not that off the pace.
No, not too bad, but he's just been dropping a little bit here at the start because he was only 18 seconds different. I think he's blown out that to a little bit more now.
Night Pegasus.
I'm just trying to pick up where Magic Mass is. He's, 330? Oh, Night Havoc's made a move.
Yep.
So they're having a good battle.
This is going to be going on all the race long. It seems to be like who's going to be not making mistakes here. Oh, this is risky. That's risky.
Very risky.
That is an absolute...
Oh,
no! The rear wing's gone.
That's a disappointment there. What's happened to Bo? Has he been able to keep it? Night Havoc, I mean. So that's Magic Mass. Have to come in.
He's going to have to pit here, but is he going to know that he's got no rear wing here, or is he just going to find out in a minute when he spins? Oh, here comes the... Well, yeah, he knows that it's not good.
That's the Juice Motorsport car of Luke coming through for effectively 5th place. So say Magic, if he comes in here, fills up the tank, he will still get to the end, but he's going to have that big, long wait for the repair.
The question is here, he's got no rear wing here. Can he slow it down in time? Don't speed, bring it down. There you go.
This is the story of endurance racing too. The car 17 has been the car of the race for the opening half of the race, pretty much the first 3/4 of the race. And then right at the death of session 3 when I was driving, obviously things started to unravel. I had to come in for a splash and dash, not enough fuel, cost us the lead of the GTE class.
But you are right now, you guys should be able to make it home from here, yes, for 40 minutes?
Yeah, we can get it to the end as long as he made sure that he could get that full tank, because our strategy was only to put about 40 litres in, so he would have had to have been changing to make sure...
The game would have added 40 litres, and if he had the space in the tank, it would have filled up to the 40 litres plus thing.
No, he needs a full tank of 96 litres to get to the end.
Yeah, but I'm saying if it says add 40 litres, if he's under that and fills it up right to the top. There we go, Hover Corvette running away.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, so that should have filled him right up. Yeah, so that's... Should get to the end.
That's it. So the LMDH cars this time are apparently coming forward a lot more quicker this time compared to the 2-hour session. Let's have a look at our two boys at the back here, as the camera does not like to. They are running competitive times. 3 minutes. These guys are nice times for these two boys here. The ringings, Longy is just behind him. It's taken him a while to sort of get to them. Oh, it looks like Christopher's got a Darlington stripe on his car.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Cuckoo and Christopher, they are very capable steerers too, and with limited practice, they're going pretty good too, because they would have probably just grabbed a time trial setup or done something.
That is literally our setup that we are running the car. It is literally a time trial setup and a couple of adjustments, and away we went. That's literally been it.
Yeah, well, that's why they're there. You can obviously use that. Obviously, they're usually for a straight out pace, and then you need to just sort of probably dial it back a little bit for more of an endurance race.
Yeah, like open up the radiator.
Yeah, exactly. But there you go. So Cuckoo's still got the better hand of Christopher of the two drivers that started neck on neck at the back of the grid.
It. But they have a good little ding-dong battle. They can see each other, so they're going to have a good old race here. Let's check in on your teammate. He's out, and Dado has got past him.
Yeah, so Dado's now second in class, but as we think that Magic should be able to get to the end.
So the gap is between Dado and Magic here is this back part and the Mulsanne hairpin. Let's check in on our DPI leader here. Campy. He's at the Dunlop Bridge here. He is ahead of Chewy by 55 seconds.
Yeah, so this is this is where they obviously want to, back of the pack motorsport with Truey. They're chasing down the DPI. Knowing the DPI's got that shorter, the smaller fuel tank, and may have to conserve fuel near the end too, or even he might even be actually conserving here at the start.
No, I'll be just run it and just let it roll, because he's in for a really good class rate result here. He is a minute, but if you look at the lap times here of Kemp and Truey, he's faster than him. Like not by a little bit, by like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, that was the last lap though, so maybe Truey had a bit of.
There
you are.
Yeah, but see,
equal.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So Chewy's crossed line. Yeah, they're pretty much equal, even though they shouldn't be. But yeah, that's just the way it's been going.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he has to take that extra pit stop, because we've seen him have to, we've seen him have to clutch it. Like he had to clutch it one of the other sessions just to get to the end as well. So though he got to the end, he might have to do the same thing. But why he's lapping similar times? If he's looking at those numbers, he's got the ability to maybe just ease off by 2 seconds a lap.
He has one pit stop up his hand, so if he can maintain the gap, because he has to make a 2 stops here. There's no way. But the time, like a full tank is 40 seconds on. Enough to get him to the end shouldn't be a full 40-second pit stop here. But we'll see how it plays out here. There's a lot to go for with 36 minutes remaining.
Been really impressed by the drive by Rishi in the Newcastle racing car, the all yellow.
I think he's actually found some pace here. I actually feel like he's going a bit quicker now.
Yeah, he sure is. Who's ahead, Truey? So he actually seems to be gaining. He's obviously in front of Lou. So Lou started the race in front of Rishi. So that's been a position change.
Yep, in the Big Bear BMW. So we've got a few. Oh, what is happening down by the front straight? Let's see. Who's up there? Nope. Who is?
Oh, that's Dado in the background, I think, of Night Havoc. So he's gained a lot of time.
So there's Night Havoc there.
I mean, not Night Havoc, is it? No, we're looking at Night Pegasus now. So Night Havoc in the Porsche, and there's Dado.
This is the battle there. So there's a lot of cars all grouped together. It's Longy, Cuckoo, and Christopher. They're still. Yeah, they're the three to each other. It's like, where are those dots? They're all together.
Yeah, but it's very interesting.
They're running good lap times, 3 minutes 30. Like they are absolutely going. Longy's down to 3:27.
Yeah. And that was the last lap around. So maybe just get on board Dado, because I'm very interested to see how much time, because we're only talking before, he was still roughly 20 seconds behind. So it looks like Night Havoc's either had that would have been that incident as well that they had coming together with Magic Mass would have cost them a bit of time.
That's it. Datto's in a Knight sandwich, Knight Havoc in front, Knight Pegasus behind.
Yeah, exactly.
And Knight Pegasus is only 8 seconds behind, and Knight Havoc's only 4 seconds ahead. So it's all come to a charge here.
Yeah, so Pegasus will join these two as they
Yes.
probably just get really close to a battle for the lead of the GTE again.
I think Magic is closing the gap up slightly to Datto a bit here. I think when he's on the map, he was a lot closer. But let's have a watch of Datto here in the big boy beamer. You can see now, technically, the leading GT right in front of him.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. So he was a long way away before, but we know that incident happened with Knight Havoc. He's still doing 3-minute 50, so if he's carrying a little bit of damage, it hasn't hurt him that much, but
It will cost him in the pit lane unless he turns the repairs off.
yeah, exactly. But I think he may have had another incident as well, or a spin or something that we haven't
Or
seen.
a slight lose. That's
Yeah.
it. So Sada was saying that the big boy Beamer, they really struggle. They've been struggling to get the braking balance on this car correct. They felt they got it right, but then Sada cooked his brakes in session 2 and
Yeah.
basically ran out of brakes. So he really needs, in one of his pit stops, actually had to take a bit of time and actually do a brake stop repair. But yeah, they've been struggling to get the brakes on this car right, just to make it feel comfortable for them. And also, Sada's been saying that the shift lights have been a bit dodgy here. So the car tells you to shift here, but you've got another 2,000 RPM, which you can use to rev it out. Here we go,
Yeah.
watch Knight. Here comes Knight Pegasus on the back of Datto. He absolutely flies over the Ford chicane that he's been doing all race here. He's back down to the 32s again. Absolutely flying. See, 32.8. Knight
Yeah.
Pegasus has been so quick here. He'll want to clear Datto, and Datto will not want to be held up here. There you go. Datto lets him through.
Yeah, nice driving by Datto just to get out of the way. He knows where his prize is, and it's just up the road with Knight Havoc in the
That's it,
Porsche.
the Porsche, yep. So he'll be able to see him. You can see the damage to the front splitter on the Porsche on the right-hand side. There's a bit of a gap there around the headlight.
Yeah, so that would have been when Magic had that dive. Was it down that side, or I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was down into
Yeah,
the
it was on
Porsche
that-
curve, wasn't it? Yes.
On that side of the car.
No one wanted to yield, but that's a dicey little
As I
move.
said, that is not the, as I said, it's not the kind of place you make passes here.
Yeah, especially
Man,
early in that
BMW is
race.
huge, isn't it?
It is
I'm
big,
just
but
watching it come over the hill. It's like, oh man, it's huge.
especially when it comes up to a little DPI as well, because they're only small little cars.
Yeah. The DPIs are they're not that big.
And I'd say that we'll be expecting Kempy in very shortly. Knight Pegasus may get one extra lap because he may have turned his car off while he was waiting on the
Well, I
grid.
wonder if he did that with their jet before, if they use fuel while they're idling.
Yeah, they definitely use fuel when they're idling. Not that much,
So
but
let's see if he pits in, because this will be about his time frame yet. So not quite the half an hour.
yeah, he's been going at a rapid pace. As you were saying, like even the last lap, he did a 35.9 to True's 35.8. So he's lapping just as fast as that BMW LMDH.
Which is, as I said in the previous thing, it's easy to do a lap time around Le Mans. It is hard to do a fast lap time. It is easy to lose time around this track, but it is hard to gain it. It's just the nature of this track. It's a very unique track. Where some tracks, I can gain time here. This track, because you've got all big sections of long straight chicane, long straight chicane, long straight hairpin, long straight fast corner, big straight, really wiggly part, a short straight into chicane. It's just easy to lose time. So watch Kempy go through his pit stop. Hello, Commander. How are you going?
Yeah, definitely
When
supporting
pom-poms,
his
that's
long-term teammate, Commander Jim, with Knight Havoc. They've always teamed up together. And
There you go. So
obviously,
Kempy's out. But also the other thing that is technically saving Kempy now is his pit stop has cost him about a minute. That's a minute of him not on track burning fuel.
yeah, good point.
So right now, if he can stretch this out for the half an hour and put in lean or whatever, Chewie is now just snuck past. Well, and has not made the first chicane.
That'll be a track cut.
Yep. So here we go.
Lose in.
BMW's in. He's doing, I think he's doing the short to short run. As you can listen to the Beamer as a on the rev limiter in first gear, that's what the Porsche was doing. I absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
There we go. Fuel stop, tyres going on.
Still a crazy type of setup, isn't it, with the pit crew? It'd be nice to see them doing
Actually
their
do
thing.
what they're meant to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slight of shame, but that's the way the game is.
But then there's some games like other games that don't even have a pit crew or don't do anything. The car's just there, so it doesn't really
iRacing
matter.
is one of them. Here we go. Knight Pegasus, he's in the pit lane now. So he has made it to just under 29 seconds here. So can he now make it to the end and actually do what I think he's been trying to do all along, do the one stopper?
Yeah, I think if anyone, he's probably got more chance to do it over Kempy, and he'll be able to just push hard.
Actually, because he's out underneath the half an hour mark here, and he also knows how to save quite well. BMW rejoins the fight here. So the Cadillac's still in pit lane here. Let's go check to the GT battle. Dado's closing. Slowly, down to 3 seconds.
Yeah, since we've been watching other things, he's brought that down within a second. Oh, well, 1 second. It was 4 seconds away.
Yep.
Reduce it by a second.
Pegasus, he's rolling out it. Ooh, I think something has happened here to Magic Mass, because he has lost a mountain of time here.
Oh, yeah, kind of. He's 3:48 that lap, so he's still the fastest GTE on track that last lap. So
that's right. That's right. I keep forgetting you guys pitted earlier.
yeah, we had to pit early from that damage, so it's going to be touch and go to see where he's going to come out once both the leaders come in.
It's really, we just got to wait for these two boys to pit now. So the question is, about next 10 minutes or so, I think? Because you can't do the full hour, can you, with the GTEs? It's what?
Not at all. It's looking at 43, something like that.
42. So we've got a bit of time for that happens. Dado is closing. Just under 3 seconds now, so we can see his target. But where will this Corvette pop out once these boys have pitted? That's the true question here. We know it's good on fuel. We know it's quick. We know the Porsche is going to need more fuel, and so will probably the Beamer. So they're going to sit in pit lane a fraction bit longer. I think the time advantage that the Corvette has had is to the tune of 10 seconds in the pit lane of a benefit. And he's pushing. He's doing a quick lap time here. He's up on his lap time.
Yeah, so currently he's done a 3:46 in session 2. So he's definitely got the pace to get some good times. So he's got the fastest lap overall in this event so far.
3:49, 3:47. Jesus, he is absolutely flying here.
Yeah, so if he can keep this up, he may be able to, as long as he's right with fuel, which he should be, because he came in with 40 minutes remaining. So he should be able to go flat out and still get to the end there.
I like how all the cars are literally at two ends of the track. Everyone's down this end, and there's a little group up at the other end here. And I'm assuming that group at the front will be...
the two roughies.
It's not long here. I thought he would be up there. So that will be... That will probably
be... Is it Christopher and... Oh, no, I'm just trying to look to see where the times are.
Here we go. It's Kempy, Rishi. So this will be an actual pass for, and that will be Trui up at this top end of the track here.
Yeah, so this is interesting. So Rishi's now looking to get onto the podium. So this is a great result if he can keep this going.
These boys, oh, that was a bit loose. But these boys have seemed to have gone, all right, we've potted around, we're doing nice. And then we've just gone, all right, time to let loose. Because I think he's actually going faster now than his last session. Or he might be at least more consistent here. But this will make the move down here into the first chicane at Mulsanne.
Yeah, into third.
So now into third.
But they still got a pit. So that margin is going to be, they're going to have to chase Kempy again and pass him.
So, unless they can pull out a 40-second gap here really quickly. But if you look at Kempy's, he's out lap, so it's not the best.
So Rishi's on his personal fastest lap at this stage as well.
That's it. Well, look at all the cars down front straight. I guarantee that's going to be Dado and all that. Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Cuckoo is in pit lane for his one and only stop.
So he's coming.
Christopher has gone. He's going to go a lap further.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Christopher's decided to go one extra lap.
He's probably decided I'm going to put fresher tyres on and go. Hopefully he's aware on how bad the tyres are going to be here on the outlap because they are terrible. That you just do not have the grip.
Yeah.
Okay, Night Pegasus moves up again.
Yeah, the best sounding car on the track, I think, the Cadillac, DPI.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There we go. Race leader is now taking past all these guys here. Look at this little
This
pack
is
of
awesome.
cars here.
Yeah, this is multi-class racing, endurance racing, all in one picture here. Enjoy. As we've got Mr. John Slow, I think, on having a tuning in. All happy about Rishi's pace. He's definitely got some pace. Up into third position outright. He had to come back from a pretty low position after last night's run-in. So he had a great session 3, Rishi, and he's continuing that on the final session.
I think he's developed a little bit more confident because I think his lap time's a little bit. I don't know if he's done his fastest yet, but it feels like he's going probably more consistent now.
Geez, Night Havoc's abusing the engine of this Porsche, isn't he? On the downshift. Yeah.
He'll absolutely take it.
So he's the guys that waited for a long period of time. So Christopher Razor is now got through the leading GTE. So he was one of the drivers.
He'll be pitting very, very shortly.
Yeah, and so will Night Havoc, I would imagine.
A lot of the other LMDH cars will be pitting soon.
So Night Havoc started the race at the green, and Christopher in the LMDH had to wait 3 minutes 20. So it's taken him 38 minutes, 37 minutes to catch him.
That's it.
So it was pretty much just under a lap that he had to make up.
Oh yeah.
And this is one of the best looking GTEs out on the field, this BMW. It looks sensational.
The big boy Beamer.
Looks a lot better than what it did on in Saturday night though. It had a lot of panels hanging off it.
It was able to talk to itself as it drove down the straight, as I made a very risky move, which I was not expecting. The bonnet was very undone and flapping in the breeze.
That's right.
But yes, Dado is having a good run here now. You can see his target in front of him.
Yeah, we'll do everything we can to try not to put any commentator's curse on any of these drivers, but look...
Christopher has moved up to 6th here, so we should be seeing some pit stops shortly from the rest of the LMDH cars soon. I'll say in the next lap or two. Yeah, about start of lap 13. So probably this next lap we'll see some cars pitting.
So Longy's yet to pit as well, I believe. So being in the same car, the Porsche, this will be a good gauge for Christopher as well. So Christopher may have turned that car off for 3 minutes as well. So he may be able to go one extra lap to what Longy's doing as well.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Unless Christopher's doing a half tank sort of dealio. But here's our race leader, Longy, in the Porsche. And I absolutely know for a fact that Longy will conserve ERS at some point in this race and is going to just going to crank it up and try and smash out a ridiculously quick lap.
Yeah, I did hear him in the comms in the last session. He said he was trying to get the fastest lap on the last lap. So I didn't know if that meant in session 3 or this one.
No, he because I did my fastest lap on the last lap in session 2, and then he would have did his fastest lap on the last lap of session 3.
Oh, there you go.
So he is now the fastest lap here for Le Mans in the LMDH category. See, he's a second a bit down, which happens. So it sounds like he's conserving. Here we go.
What's going on here?
And Lou going at it. So this is an actual pass for position on the track, but not an overall finish position. This is just the ringing car coming in. As there goes Christopher. Is he going to send down the inside? No, he's backed out of it. You got to watch that inside curve there on this second chicane. I found that the Porsche did not like touching it. I found it to be a little bit not happy. Let's go check out our GTE boys. So, Dado, he's got it down to under 2 seconds now.
Yeah, I honestly think that this is his plan, Dado. I don't think he's really wanting to get out in front yet. I think he's waiting, and they're both going to pit at the same time.
So you think
And-
Dado's plan was for Sato to crash the car and be massively back and he's having that fight back to her?
No, not that one, but this one here, I don't think he really, like, it's come to him a little bit with that little incident between Night Havoc and Magic. Obviously, it's reduced that margin for him.
That incident has basically given a free kick to him.
And as we know, like, if Night Havoc hasn't changed anything in his pit strategy to not repair any damage, because if he's got a little bit of damage, that can still take another 2 or 3 minutes in his pit stop. And that may just be enough for Dado to be able to take this position during the pit stop. So we'll wait and see what happens here.
All right, so we are expecting our leader to hit potentially this lap. I'd say he'll be in this lap. We'll probably see Rishi 1:30:31. He is flying now. I think he's worked out how to drive the Porsche.
Yeah, he sure is. It's just about getting confidence, I think, with the aero and being able to, you know, like, push the car.
Or maybe a slight adjustment to a setup change. And go, all right, let's just change this and go. But yeah,
Yep.
that's much quicker now. Absolutely flying.
Yeah, and the Newcastle boys racing in the yellow Hornet.
And he is only 2 seconds or 2.5 seconds off second place now.
Yeah, that's true. We're just in
So
front.
This is all coming to play in this final session for ANZCRL Combined Racing League's Le Mans 24 Hour. On list. Here we go. Pit stop for Longy. So this will be his one and only pit stop. So yeah, and here comes Christopher in the Porsche too.
Yep.
Which I'm actually kind of surprised by. I thought he might be able to go an extra lap by sitting there for a bit longer, but clearly not. In the Golf paint scheme. Has he pitted or does he just...
Oh, has he got a drive-through?
Maybe. Oh, if you got a drive-through, you got to get rid of the drive-through before you do... Hang on. Can we check timings? No.
Well,
I
might
swear
be
he didn't
cleared.
stop.
He didn't stop for fuel. I don't think he did.
There you go. Longy's out. Night Havoc and Dado are now in, so now it's a
Oh.
battle of the pit lane here. So we are going to watch. I think Night Havoc stops first. So we're going to watch this and see who gets out here.
Maybe, I don't know if Dado, well, you probably won't be able to see actually Night Havoc from Dado's either, but let's have a look to see who rolls
No.
first. No, so maybe this is a better view.
We'll see. We'll just switch between the two of them.
So we know Dado's there done. The pit man's ready for him to go.
Porsche's off.
Dado's off.
Oh,
So Dado's...
Dado's jumped him in pit lane.
So there you go. Now, where's Magic? Magic has got the passes
He's
done
gone.
too.
He
So
is
there you
gone.
go.
He's at the Dunlop bridge here, and these guys are just coming out of pit lane now.
So
There
the
you go. So Dado's out.
So yeah, the interesting factor now is Magic Mass absolutely annihilated his tyres. These guys coming out with fresh tyres.
It is going to take them a lap to get them up, though. That's the catch-22.
Yeah,
They're going to take at least a lap to get in, and once they get in,
yeah, and a
so Magic
15
Mass,
second.
347. 347. He is flying compared to Dado's fastest time of a 48. He is at least
A second and a half,
yeah,
basically.
almost a second up. Yeah,
So,
faster
but
than him.
that's a thing too, in the consistency. But the thing is, has he burned up also his fuel? Will he get to the end? So we just don't
here we
know how this is going to play out. So
Truby's going to go for another lap. There comes Rishi into pit lane in the yellow banana.
and Kempy, I think, is the next red dot just behind the arrow on the map too. So I think he's the one. Yeah, so he's just coming through the last chicanes here. So he will get that position 3 back.
That's
But
it.
then Rishi's got the pace, I believe.
Rishi has found the pace. He's worked out the bugs. He spoke to the boys in Germany, and they've gone, yep, just... I don't think he changed tyres then. That was very up and down quick. I think he's just put fuel in his car. I think he's going to run the one set of tyres here.
Yeah, that's a bit risky.
No, you can do it. They don't wear... As long as you don't lock up, the tyres will survive. The tyres you should be able to double stint them. It's just as long as you haven't locked up, because that feels like a very quick stop. Even though they do the tyres at the same time.
Yeah, it might be just a graphic too.
He will go out with nice hot tyres only who have grip straight away compared to fresh tyres, which takes a lap to bring in.
Yeah, so the battle
There we go.
now will be to see what happens with Truey when
And there
he
he is.
pits. So yeah, Kempy on the Moose Lane straight while Rishi's just come out. So that's 14 minutes remaining, 14 and a half. There's plenty of time for Rishi to make that gap because we've been seeing his pace.
So here is Knight Pegasus, second place in DPI. He is coming through the Porsche curbs here with this awesome sounding Cadillac. Big V8 in the back of it. I think it's, I don't know if this is the 6.3 litre or the 5.5 litre version motor in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you there. We'd have to probably look at some AMS2 data, but whatever it is, it absolutely sounds sensational. And he takes
Watch
a
him
lot
come
of
through.
pit entry,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah, that's an iRacing thing. He is just smacking over. Yeah, that's an iRacing thing. You want to use as much room so you can maximise the first chicane as much as you can.
Yeah, so
And
he's
his
got a
last
lot.
times kind of prove it. And he was slow that time, but still a 33.
Yeah,
Still
a
fast.
lot
Can't be
of
with a 36.
confidence though. I think as
I
well to
think-
be able to do that.
I think you might be right. Kempy has decided to go fuel conserve a bit here because that's he can go a bit quicker than that, but he doesn't really need to. He might be trying to just do this in one stop here.
Yeah, and if he look at the time that he's got 37-second margin on Rishi. So, look, Truey's going to pick. Kempy's going to find himself in second position again. If he can fuel save, he's going to hold on to second position because he's got enough margin
No, hang on.
to be
Are
able
we
to
hang on.
just cruise.
No, are we sure the BMW is yet to stop or has already stopped earlier? Because I thought was
Maybe
it
he did pit early. I'm
I
not too
think they
sure.
might have pitted early. I can't remember actually because I remember one of the BMWs.
Actually, I think
stopping
you're
for-
right because he would
I
still.
think he's. Yeah, I think he's stopped already. They're done doing the 50-50. Like they've stopped pretty much halfway through the session, and just so they're keeping the car as light as they can for the whole stint.
So there you go.
So I'm pretty certain. Yeah, if I remember correctly, he's already stopped. If I'm wrong, he'll be pitting this lap because there's no way you can do 15 laps in a tank of fuel.
No, I
If he
think
doesn't pit this lap, yeah, I think he's pitted already.
I think you've already sorted that out. I'd say.
No,
Oh, hang on.
No, he has. So yeah, so he has been able to eke out the fuel.
So that's interesting.
That's a lot of fuel he saved.
Has
That's
he already
impressive.
pitted though? Did he have to pit early for something? Like, did he not have enough? I don't know. That just doesn't seem like he could actually go that long. It doesn't
I
make
don't think-
sense. So
well,
the back of the
unless
pack
he's got a
racing.
lane. Well,
has
they're up
done
near the
something.
front. Here comes Kempy. Where's Kempy? For chicane. So we're going to see pretty much the same gap here. But the next dot is Louis. Oh no, Rishi. Sorry.
Rishi, yeah.
So can he get out before Rishi? That's the question now. So, but he won't need a lot of fuel here to get done. Probably won't need tyres.
No, I reckon we'll be seeing him move very shortly. I reckon he has done a master
he goes.
stroke here, so he's been able to gain a lot more time to what it was
And
when
there's
Rishi
Kempy.
pitted.
Done at the pit lane. Yep. And Rishi is just coming into the Ford chicane here. Let's see. He's not even out of the track yet. So it's a straightaway difference now because he can Rishi. Yep.
Yeah. And he's been
But
released
Rishi
now.
will be getting on him really quickly, going a lot faster into. See, there he is. Let's see if we can see him in the background of this camera here. Probably not. If I wait till we get to the Mulsanne straight.
Yes. So what's long he got a gap on Kemp? He's got 1 minute 40. So still not a lap in front though.
No,
So it doesn't look like he's going to be able to lap the field.
no, not the whole field. But what is he up to?
I mean, not the whole
now?
field, but even, or the whole field. So they've done a good job, the LMDHs.
That's it. So there's the gap.
Christopher Razor in
Christian.
now because he's the one, he had a drive through. So that's what we saw earlier.
right.
Probably truck,
these guys have-
cut trucks.
These guys have really eked the fuel out, like really far. There we go. Night Pegasus has just made the move past. Like, yeah, way that bit of time, they've actually been able to eke the fuel quite nicely out. But here's our leader in GTE with Dado race at 16 seconds behind. That's a lot to do in the next 10 minutes here.
It sure is, but keep a tab of obviously Magic, because I'm just not too sure. Like, it was touch and go for fuel,
Yeah, if
and
he has to stop, that unfortunately that early accident, it's maybe a godsend if you didn't get the fuel all the way in here. Porsche gets back onto the track now, way down into 8.
well, if they did get all the, like, if it was filled up to 96 litres, he'll definitely get to the end. But if you know what it's like when you've had an accident and you're trying to get in the pits, you're fumbling
Yeah.
around with in-car management, and you might not have got to the amount of fuel that you needed or did something. So that's what ended up happening with me. With my session 2, I got the drive pit speed limit. Yeah, because I just went too fast trying to adjust the things on the fly, and came into the pit lane a bit too fast.
That's
But
it.
we got just under 10 minutes now.
Kempy. So the game just showed Kempy, which I'm pretty sure is down by, yes, there he is. So there he is there. If you look at the track map, that bright red dot that's fully solid, no white in it, that is our leader Longy. He is on the verge of potentially going a lap down due to fuel. The game switched him into a lap down color mode on Longy's track map,
Yep.
as you can see here. But that all comes down if he has to pit. If he has to pit, potentially at the gate at his pace, he should lap him, but we'll see what happens. Anything can happen here.
Oh, what's he
we've lost
doing
someone.
here?
We're down to 10.
We have lost someone. It looks like it's
Not having.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo's still there. That's a bit of a shame. I'm just trying to think. Night Pegasus is there. Dado Night Havoc's here.
Cuckoo.
Oh, is it? It's not
It's the other BMW.
Pixel. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
we lost the other BMW.
So that was Truey has been disconnected, unfortunately, with 8 minutes remaining.
Oh, no.
After a good solid run, he was running second. And that's promoted Kempy back up into second. Oh, I think Kempy was coming second, actually, but he was third, chasing down Kempy in second.
Yep. He's our race leader. 7.5 minutes remaining. Longy. Let's have a look at our DPI leader in Kempy.
Yeah, so Truey's there saying he got disconnected. So that's unfortunately in the Discord.
So BMW motor goes kablooey with 8 minutes remaining. Shame. An absolute shame there.
Yeah, nature of the endurance world here on AMS2. But look, he come back
There we
stronger
go.
hopefully next year. So Lou's coming in. Now, is this unscheduled? Shouldn't have to do 2 stops. So maybe when he pitted not enough fuel, something not going right.
Maybe. 6 minutes remaining.
Or is this a drive-through? It could be a drive-through.
And looky, who's made his way up to the top here. Night Pegasus.
Yeah,
He's
and
up to
Cuckoo.
4th. And Cuckoo is up to 5th. Night Pegasus, he's right behind Night Pegasus actually.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a
a drive-through.
Yeah, that's a drive-through. So that's brutal.
It is brutal. That's exactly what happened to Christopher as well. And
Here comes
there's
the race
Longy
leader.
straight through.
And straight off.
Yeah, it's got a little bit tangled up. Oh, they didn't get tangled, but just in that braking area, it was
Yeah,
a bit
it's-
too
it's-
hard
it's-
to
it's very-
gauge.
It's very easy to look at the brakes here. Sometimes the better idea is just to.
So it looks like we're getting reports back from Truey Adelaide storm. So there's a few storms rumbling around, and that's
so-
maybe something that caused a little bit of a flicker or an outage for him. So
Oh no.
it's hard luck there.
All right, let's go look at GTE right now. The gap it's only come down by a little bit, but not much. Not much at all here. The Corvette's having an incident, losing its rear wing, coming in for repairs, but that pit stop may have been its saving grace at the wrong time. Let's see.
I tell you what, though, if we could replay that move down, like the attempted move down the Porsche curves, we were sort of saying it's not somewhere where you wanted to have a look, and no one wanted to yield. They were both racing fairly hard, and even the lap before that, they'd been rubbing a few pedals. They'd been down the inside at different parts of the corners. The lead of the GTE class position for the lead changed, I think, 3 times before that.
But out of that, the biggest loser out of that has become Night Havoc due to that incident, actually, which is funny enough because he got away with the least amount of damage, but that's actually costing the most now.
Yeah, it's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But yeah, look, still a little bit to go. It's under 5 minutes, and as we said, there's still a question mark over the fuel for Magic, because if you're doing those rapid times, the 347s and that he's been doing, that's also burning a lot more fuel than if you're just doing 348s.
Kemp is in pit lane. He couldn't make it. He could not make it on fuel. He's short.
So can Night Pegasus make this move, though? Can he do it? Because Night Pegasus, remember, he was at the grid and he didn't have to...
he's a long way back. He's not going to get to him before he gets out of pit lane.
Yeah, I don't think so, definitely. Yeah, and it'll only be a splash and dash for Kempy too. So Rishi's now into second.
Yep, there you go. And he's done. He's all right. But considering the problems Night Pegasus has had, to pull it back to this close at the end is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He's been running, smashing out lap times. His last lap time was a 3:33. Like, he has been rapid in these DPIs.
He sure has, and he's got Cuckoo coming up to him very shortly too. So they're the two dots that we can see on our map. So Cuckoo's ever so slowly catching him in his later stages of this race, but will he catch him? That's a question. They've probably got... Where's the leader of the race? Longy looks like he's... Yeah, so there'll be one more lap for Longy. So effectively, if he doesn't... Longy probably won't catch those other two that we were looking at. So they've probably got 2 laps to go. So they got this one and then the next one.
That's it.
So there's time for Cuckoo to make this move on Pegasus for 4th outright.
But that's it. But Longy won't get the... I think he... would it be an extra lap he got in? No. We'll see what happens.
So this will be the last lap for Longy.
He's last lap. He's backed out at like 33s. He's just cruising now.
Yeah, but this is his go lap. He's got a full charge battery. He knows this is his last one, so he's going for it. This is the last lap.
That's what he's... Yeah, that's what I forgot. That's what he's done. So Longy's off to go to try and set the lap record here in the final lap here. Rishi in second place here, coming out of the second chicane on the Mulsanne straight. That's the gap, first to second. Let's have a look here. Here's the Corvette of Magic. Come to the Porsche curves. Dado Racer up on his lap times.
Out of Indianapolis, so they're a little bit further behind.
And here comes Cuckoo and Night Pegasus to try and snag 4th place overall from him in this session.
And Christopher,
he has destroyed his Porsche. The question is his pit bay before the start finish line or after? Because if his pit bay is before the start finish line and Longy passes, that's the end of his race now.
Yeah, Longy's still got the way to go though, so I think that he may get out.
If his pit bay is behind the line, if Longy crosses the line, that does not look quick.
Nah.
That does not look quick. So here's Longy into...
So let's see. I don't know where their sector time little thing is, but I think it might be after the Muse Lane hairpin. I think somewhere around there. We can see if he's up on his time, because it will come up shortly to see if he's actually on his fastest lap, being the last lap of the race. We've lost someone. Oh, that's obviously Christopher Reyes has retired, I would say.
He retired the car.
So Cuckoo's made that move too on Night Pegasus.
Yep, he's finally got past him.
And pulling away the rate of knots as well.
There you go. Magic's on the Mulsanne straight. So this will be his final lap too.
Yeah, final lap. So I think we may have missed a little sector time. Or was it out through here? It's actually out after these Indianapolis. So let's just keep an eye on it and just see if he's got a green sector at all. He's absolutely flying. He's going to have some lap traffic though, because I think he's going to catch them maybe just out of the Porsche curve. So he is up.
He's up on his top. He is up. It is the DPI of Pegasus, so he's not slow. But the speed, I think Pegasus might. I don't think he's actually going to get Pegasus.
Yeah,
if he does, it's going to be. If he does, it's going to be right at the Ford chicane.
And that'll that'll cost him time.
Oh, that is
Oh,
close up against the wall. Holy moly, that is almost a wall of death, that wall.
oh. Talk about almost binning from the race. I think he would have maybe
That's
been
it.
able to limp it home, but geez, he's pushing
Oh, yeah,
here.
we've been. Yeah, I
He'll be right.
don't. Yeah, I
He'll
think
be
he's
right.
I think he's gonna. But Pegasus is gonna have to do another lap here. Pegasus is gonna have to do this extra lap here. So if he's got his fuel wrong, he's not gonna make it. But here we go, Longy to win the ANZ Combined Racing League's Le Mans 24-hour. Porsche has done it for the second time.
Yeah, well done. And also congratulations to Dark Racing 40 in the commentary booth. Did an absolutely
you.
sensational job. Sessions 1 and
Thank
2
you.
yesterday to set this up. What a great
There you go,
job.
race leader of GTE coming through Indianapolis, still looking good.
Where's Kempy?
Is Kempy. Kempy is
Oh,
at...
he'll be one of the last cars to come through. So he's the leading
Yep.
DPI.
Yep. Rishi in second right now. So that means... Just have a look where everyone is.
Oh, Magic's on his fastest lap, I think, came up, unless that was Cuckoo's time.
Oh,
It sort of
Cuckoo's
was.
done a 28. Jesus, he's flying. So he's doing the exact same thing here. Build up his ERS and he's just going to go YOLO, send it. Well, there is our race winner, Longy in the Porsche 64. Let's have a look at our GTE leading car. Through the Porsche curves for the final time. Came here one time, minus rearing, getting in contact with the Porsche.
Yeah, he's got out of a little bit of luck there as well, so things have come his way.
That was massively luck. Absolute luck there.
It'd be interesting to know how much fuel he's got left in that tank. Probably not much, but great
it.
drive in the end. Recovery drive from Magic.
And here we go. The winner of GTE for ANZ Combined Racing League. It is Magic Mas and Woody Lizard in the Corvette. Well done, boys. Congratulations.
Awesome. Yes, it was that was an awesome drive by both of us, basically. A few little mistakes caught, obviously could have upsettled
Here
us.
comes Dado Racer in the BMW to come home in second.
Yeah, good
Paul.
challenge from
That's a
Dado and
challenge,
Sado. Yep, good comeback drive.
And here
And-
comes the Porsche.
Very unlucky for Night Havoc and Bo Kane. They might feel a little bit hard done by with that little contact as well that happened with
That's
Magic.
it.
But look, they had the opportunity. He's going to drive right past them there. Probably not too happy. But look at Cuckoo in third place for the LMDHs. But we've got to keep an eye.
Here
Oh,
comes
here's Rishi.
The man who's made a nice comeback to it in the 91 Porsche. Makes it a Porsche 1-2 here at Le Mans.
Who would have thought, eh? And well done. They're carrying
done.
the shoulders of Newcastle on top of their shoulders there. So a lot of support for those two.
Let's see.
Nova
I think Cuckoo,
Castrians.
they're still on a lap here, but Kempy is coming down here to the Ford chicane for the last time in the DPI class.
Yeah, outstanding drive by Ryan.
His last time was really slow. Actually, he's backed way out of it. He doesn't need to. But here we go. And DPI goes to Kempy here in the Cadillac number, what is it? 04. So well done, Kempy. Congratulations.
I think he's actually driving the overtake livery pack of the IMSA. So it's actually the Whelen. I think, is it Whelen or Whelan? Motorsport car.
Whalen
Motorsport car. So, yeah, I don't have the pack either, but there's Magic doing a massive big donut there, actually abusing the Cadillac, and Dado having a bit of fun as well. So, hope you've enjoyed this event, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring it to everyone. Hopefully, we can build on the numbers for next year as everyone's
Pegasus.
dip their toes in the water to see how this whole driver swap scenario system works on Automobilista 2, and also the time compression. It did actually keep the racing interesting right down to the wire. And, there's a lot of these drivers would not have had an opportunity without that time compression. So it makes everyone work hard to get that ticket for this final hour session. So
Well done to
what a job.
Cuckoo coming home in 4th overall in this session. What could have been if he actually competed to the whole stint here?
Yeah, exactly. Well, imagine him and Christopher being teammates. They would have been very putting the pressure on.
That's a blown motor for Campy. He's decided, I don't need this motor, screw it. Final car, Night Pegasus, the man who's so fast but so unlucky. Final car, final corner. Well done to Night Pegasus, coming home in second in DPI. What could have been, but congratulations. That is it for another year of Le Mans for ANZ Combined Racing League.
Yeah, absolutely.
24. Jesus Christ. Nearly a 23. Longy, look at that. A
Yeah.
324, nearly 324 dead flat. Well done to Rishi in second place with 331. Kempy, DPI winner with 335. Cuckoo comes home in third for that session with 328. Nice and rapid. Night Pegasus comes home in second for DPI with 332. Louis comes home in fourth for... Oh, geez, look at that time penalty. 21 seconds. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
But I do believe Lou will finish third overall for LMDH.
Yep.
Yep. Magic Mass, winner of GTE 334. Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a time. 335. Holy, where did he pull that one out of?
Wow. Yeah, I'd like to see. I think,
Wow.
yeah, the leaderboards are a bit lower than that, but that's also, worn
That's-
tyres, and that was the last
Dado
lap, I
race
think.
it nearly clocked to 407. Look, that's so close. So close. Dado and Sato come home and said Night Havoc, unfortunately, was leaning for the win there, but before she got involved in incident, 348. And Christopher finishes home in 10th, and a couple of notable disconnections or blown motors, fortunately. But that is it for Le Mans here for ANZ Combined Racing League here.
Well, the only disconnect we did unfortunately have was obviously Pixel Boy and Chewy. Chewy's car had
That's
obviously the bad Adelaide weather coming in and unravelled and absolutely disconnected him. So if we send our condolences out to those guys because they were actually pushing for that second position and more than likely probably would have held on for second because they had
That's
that
it.
strategy nailed for the final session. Should we get Longy in for a chat?
Yep, let's do it.
Can you drag him in there, or
Give me 1 second.
we might just return to the main lobby so the other drivers can move on?
Congratulations, teammate. Well done. You're a Le Mans winner.
Woohoo! Why don't you too?
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. And nice lap on the final lap there. 324.067.
Took me 20 minutes to find a gap and I still ran into traffic, but it was all right.
That's all right. Congratulations. You joined the elite here of Le Mans winners.
Yeah, it's
So, well done. How was that race for you, mate?
It was great. It was good fun. A lot of strategy towards the end, just waiting for a gap to try for 22, but I couldn't get a gap. So, no, it was great fun. Good series, and definitely keen for next year.
That's it. Well done, mate. So, absolutely fantastic run there. We did see you battling with Cuckoo and Christopher when they got going. They were quite rapid in the car, so it would have been quite interesting if those competed in the whole race. But yeah, could see you guys sort of having a good little battle there. Like they weren't really holding you up, and they were on the pace. So would have been interesting to see if they did the whole race. But yeah, that was a fun little battle you had there.
No, it was.
and
What
end up.
decided that he didn't need the front of his Porsche and decided to remove it.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
So anyway, we've got a Porsche 1-2 as well with Rishi and also the Unicorn coming home second as well. So the Porsches go home with big smiles to this
1-2
week
for Porsche.
for the inaugural Le Mans 24. Obviously the 7th time we've run this event here at ANZCRL, but the first time on AMS too. So it's been a great event. And how about that, Longy? Originally you were only going to be able to run 2 sessions. So your chances of actually winning the race weren't there, but teamed up with a 3-time main class winner of Dark Racing and now 4-time champion. So what a team that was. That's a great team that you were able to get hold of.
Yes, well, I'm back. Good effort yesterday.
No, that was absolutely fantastic. Enjoyed it very much. Your assistance helping with the car was really good, considering I was quite off the pace. And you gave me a few tips and tricks there and picked up the pace. There's still a bit more in the car for myself, but that's for next year.
Yes, we'll come back next year and defend.
Definitely. Let's get Ryan Campy in here as well. So welcome, Ryan, to the commentary for your celebrations, mate. Taking out the DPI class and also podium result, 3rd position overall. How do you feel, Ryan?
Yeah, pretty good actually. It was quite expecting it, but yeah.
No, you were absolutely rapid, considering that you qualified up at the front for the overall stars. So it was a bit of an indicator to basically say that DPI, it ain't no slouch. It's not great on fuel, but it's really quick. So yeah, congratulations, mate. You did a good run there. So you pretty much stayed out of trouble. But yeah, how was the race for you in that session then?
Intense.
I
I
could
think with
have.
14 laps down, I was trying to do quick math in my head, but I don't math very well, and I was like, I'm just coming in.
No, I just
Yeah,
thought
more
trying
fuel.
to see if you could make it to the end on one stop, was it, or?
Yeah, trying to, but then I realised I wasn't going to make it.
No, just
Yeah.
decided to do the safe option, just pit it. Just you got an advantage here, so.
Yeah, I think I had, I think it was about a minute 20 on Pegasus.
Yep.
Yeah, Pegasus was
so-
really coming at you as well.
Going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was.
he's
He was.
pulled it back quite a bit. The
Oh.
unfortunate misfortunes he had. So.
But
Yeah, no,
obviously,
Yeah,
Night
it's
Pegasus.
a shame he had them issues because I reckon he would have took it out.
Yeah, definitely. What ended up finishing roughly just over a minute and a half, maybe a minute 40 behind you in the end there, and still stayed on the lead lap just from Longy taking that lap away from him when Longy was actually on his fastest lap, which he did get the fast lap on the last lap. Night Pegasus right in the four chicanes there, maybe just interfering a little bit, or wasn't interfering, but maybe just took Longy's attention away a little bit as well. So Night Pegasus able to stay on that lead lap after the hour. So great drives by both of you in those DPIs, and hopefully next year we can see a lot more DPIs, because I tell you what, that looks like a really fun class to drive. Would you say that, Ryan?
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
I think I found my car actually.
Well,
I really like the DPI.
nice. Well, hopefully we can see you back that up next year, and I'll just see if we've got Magic Mass to come in so we can finally get rid of all these proceedings for our class winners. So we have got the class winner of the GTE in Osneki Racing alongside Woody Lizard and Magic Mass. Well done, Magic. Good drive, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, it didn't come easy.
No. So, decide to remove your rear wing, did you? A bit of weight reduction magic. So, see, you didn't want to give up that battle with the Porsche going into the Porsche curves.
Yeah, I thought there was a chance, but yeah, I did not expect to have that much of a damage, to be honest.
But was that? But how long was it? Well, once you got the car repaired, was the car run? Because we were able to see you were able to do some really quick lap times, and you're able to punch out a really quick lap time in the end back of the race here for 3 minute 45. So you absolutely wrapped in there the Corvette. So how was the race for you overall?
Probably first off very scruffy. The cars really wasn't there. Then after the pit stop, I finally got into the rhythm again. So it was a bit intense to start, and then that first bind didn't help out as well. And I had actually had a bit of damage with that.
Yeah.
Yes. But well done, you made it back. So unfortunately, losing the rear wing wasn't the worst thing, because you had to do your one pit stop. You kind of pitted pretty much almost at the right time for you guys. And you had to come through when the other guys pitted in to take the win. So congratulations, well done. You are now a GTE champion here for ANZCRL Combined Racing League for Le Mans. So well done, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, well managed, Magic. Well done, mate. Over the moon. Good stuff, buddy. Well, that wraps it up. So that's it. Closing thoughts, Darky?
This last session was actually intense. I'll give it that. This last 1 hour is probably the most intense final stint of Le Mans that I've seen in a very, very long time.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
It was absolutely fantastic. So hopefully we'll get some more people to come and join us on Autumn Blizzard 2. So if you want to come and join us, click on the link comments, the pinned comments. So if you can join us there, if you want to do some of this special endurance racing. Also, we have normal regular series, which our next one is production car Subarus, which will be starting up soon.
The Lancers, Mitsubishi Lancers.
That's it.
That's it.
So they'll be doing that soon. So I think we're done here.
That's
I think
it.
we all need a drink.
Awesome. Okay, well done to all the victors, and we will see you next time when we've got the Spa 24 2.4 on repeat after last problems we had, why we had some problems with the disconnects. So hopefully we'll
That's
run
it.
a lot smoother for that one in a couple of months.
Yep.
Cheerio.
Bye, everybody.